Can you live with little? Sometimes we're afraid that we do not have enough, and we have not been having enough for a long time. And it could be valid that you do not have enough, and the worry is that how long is it going to last? One thing I always remind myself is the parable of the 5 fish and the 2 loaves. You have a little bit, but you have to feed the million. You only have this amount of money, but you have all those responsibilities. Some of them are just a part of life. Some of them you made some financial mistakes and you end up in debt, so you have to take care of them. So there is much more that goes out and less that come in. And especially right now in the post-COVID era and the time of inflation where gas price is crazy, the cost of food is off the roof, housing has just dramatically, exponentially gone up, and you wonder, how can I handle all those obligations with this little bit coming? And I tell you, there is a power in the parable of the 5 fish and 2 loaves. It is not just about praying. I don't want to give this image, but it's about believing that you can make it. When you start believing that you can make it, and you tell your God, I am trying to live a good life. I am trying to live an honest life. This is all I have. What can I do? For those of you who are Christian, there is a part where the divine talked to Moses. Moses is in doubt about how to speak with Pharaoh, and he is not very confident. He's stuttering, and he's not sure that he's going to be able to convince Pharaoh. And what did the divine or God himself ask him? What do you have in your hand? So the question today is, what do you have in your hand? And then just do everything within the means. Do not worry. Do not be afraid. Do not be alarmed. Maybe temporary, you're going to have to cut on some expenses. But whatever you have in your hand, you can navigate. You can multiply it. You have been given the power to multiply what you have. So if it means that you have to give a little bit to everyone, then that's it. If it means that you have to call some companies to make some payment arrangements, if it means that you have to cut some extra services that you have in the house, if it means that you cannot eat at Whole Food anymore and then you have to go shop at Aldi or Food Lion or Lidl, whichever it is, if it means that you have to go to the food pantry just to help you out for a little while until you can manage, it is what it is. And if it means that we're going to have to eat mac and cheese for the rest of the week or the rest of the month, we're going to have mac and cheese. If we have only potatoes and it requires that we're going to have some potatoes for a while, then we can make, steamed potatoes with some beans. We can have mashed potatoes for a while. We can have French fries. We can make that potatoes different kind of ways. If it means that you have to get some government help to get you some diapers for the kids, to get you some clothing for the kids, just for the time being, until you will rearrange everything, there is nothing wrong with it. As long as you make sure you have the basic necessities: food, lodging, a clean environment where you can sleep with your family, just until we can get back on our feet. And I promise you, we always get back on our feet.